Hey everybody, and welcome to another model building workshop. Today we're going to look at the M8 Howitzer motor carriage. What a fun name this has. So, this is an old Tamiya kit, and I built this a while back. Probably in the 1990s, I'm guessing, maybe early 2000s. It's been in my collection for a little while. And like most Tamiya kits, this was a lot of fun to build. Really enjoy putting this together. And it's one of those vehicles that I think is really interesting. I think this is a really cool looking vehicle, although it looks somewhat ridiculous, almost pointless as to what the heck is this? So what this is, oops, it doesn't want to stay now. Oh well, I guess it's gonna, there we go. Oh well, there's one issue with the kit right there, is that the gun tends to, well, you just saw it. So not much of a complaint, but that's something you gotta pay attention to. Yeah, so this is a really fun looking little model. So the idea here, the US decided to modify an M5 Stuart light tank, which had a 37mm gun. They decided to modify it with an open top turret so it could carry a small 75mm howitzer for infantry support. This way, it's a nice little added punch to troops that need a little added punch in a battle. You could kind of bring this thing up, get some support, and kind of keep marching. So I'll quickly show you what the instructions look like. It's typical of the Tamiya kits. There's no real surprises there. The photos are a nice touch there to get a good look at how the gun's going together. It's a pretty straightforward build, which, you know, I remember from back in the day. They talked about how the grouses worked for the tracks to add extra traction, especially in bad weather. They explain it, but it's not, don't think they really show you how to install them actually on the kit. Although aftermarket, maybe you can pick up a set with the grousers on them. That's typical rubber band tracks, which tend to be okay for these American kits that Tamiya puts out. And painting comes in handy for all the interior details, because you do see quite a bit of the interior on this one. Oh, if you can see much in there. But it does offer you, I notice the decal's kind of cracking after all these years. Oh well, I guess that's to be expected. It's been around a while. But it's one of those kits that you could certainly do a lot with this if you wanted to do a diorama, because there's so much interior space. There's a lot you could do. There's a lot of possibilities with something like this. Offers tons of options. And there's a few locking options. Not well, not really. I take it back. Kind of standard late war U.S. armor markings. And these were invented in what, late, I think it's September of 1942. That's when they started going to production. And they continued building these into January 1944, and a total of 1,778 were built. Now, I do know of one story, and I may have mentioned it before in one of these videos. There was a case of one of these with this small 75mm support gun getting very, very lucky and knocking out a Panther tank. You're wondering how the heck did that happen? Well, it's just a matter of luck and being in the right place at the right time. So one of these M8s was in Normandy, and it spotted, to its horror, it spotted a Panther tank in the field in front of it. Now, the Germans did not notice this vehicle because it was, I guess, hidden enough by the foliage in the area, in the hedgerows, that the Germans did not see this. So, the Germans, thinking it was safe, opened the back hatch on the Panther to let some air in, and that's all this needed. It had a clear shot right in through the back hatch and took that shot, lobbed the shell right inside, and blew that tank to bits. It's a 1 in a million opportunity that it found itself in, and it took it. So who knows? David and Goliath, it can happen. So another great Tamiya kit, another one from my past, and a real fun one to put together. And the M5 kit, which we may talk about in a future episode, is also a real joy too. So that's just a very quick look at the M8. So hope you enjoy. And do excuse me, I'm still getting over an eye infection, so hopefully I don't look too ghastly today. All right, keep on building and have fun. We'll see you soon. Bye now.